of the hill. It is going to be the final map in the final match of today, AliGon versus Temp. And they have one map each. We just saw Temp taking second map Inferno. First map was Dust 2, taken by AliGon. With me, of course, is still Fodder.
Hey.
Hey.
And, yeah, that was quite the attempt at the comeback there for the 2-0. Not quite. We'll see how it goes here on this third map. I mean, at this point, it's a best of one. So, wipe everything clean, forget everything that's happened, forget the auto-snipe trolling, forget all of that. New map. This is all that matters now.
What a shot.
Gush! Oh.
That was beautiful.
Thankfully, he has an incinerary to stop like any kind of contact rush if they were to act on that shot.
What?
Still going for more.
Yeah, exactly. What is he doing?
Okay, he's boosting, but that was really risky. Up
And
there,
now
there's
they're
the
gonna burst
contact.
out.
Yep.
Job by Korn takes down Cobra. Jumpy will die as well. Nice job by Kabam though.
It's doable. The retake's definitely doable. They have a defuse kit, and they have one flash to get back into the bomb site with. They need to use it wisely. Where is this flash coming? There it is. He actually flashes one of his teammates on Cat.
And that was a very bad flash.
Yeah, that cost the timing so dearly there. He wasn't able to get the side kill there because of that.
I mean, even if he didn't flash his teammate, that was still a pretty bad flash.
Too deep.
Yeah, exactly. You can only flash one player in that position. And that's one playing like Van sitting in the open of Van.
What is he gonna do anyways? If he's all the way back there, he's obviously not gonna confront you.
It's better to like use a flash like that to maybe take out bench and then go for a quick frag on the bench guy. And then
Or
trying
just like
to
pop flashing through the window itself, and if anyone was close, they didn't know that it was clear.
Yeah, true.
That it was.
Pop flashing and getting out, trying to get.
There's that force spy again. He was deadly before.
Burst out of palace this time.
Yep, very quick play here. And it looks like a steamroll. 1D
Oh,
from
shot.
Cobra. On the sentries too.
1 HP on Nito.
Definitely pretty hurt. Just gonna get any more out of this.
Oh, good nade coming in.
Very, very well timed grenade. And even Sentries has to kind of tip his hat there to that shot. Very good Deagle kill there. But again, at the end of the day, unless he gets another entry, that's only one gun that they lost.
Born. He knew that was coming.
Yep.
Or at least expected it. I like the fact, I want to point this out. Sentries waited for the member who killed him to die before he typed nice shot. I know it's a small thing, but it still shows some kind of respect in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a little bit BM to say it like too early, like instantly or whatever. Because the person's still alive, they're still trying to play.
Yeah, exactly.
So, pretty light buy here. By light buy, I mean literally, I think there was one flash that was bought, and that's it, and now they've got nothing. So this should be a complete steamroll. The SMG should be going in first, just farming off of this. This is just a field day like that. There we go. Oh, but that's not quite what I had in mind. Running into a bomb site by yourself. Now, sure, you scouted the stack, but you didn't have to go into the site for that, I don't think.
You especially don't have to rush into the site.
Run in. Yeah, you could have just went in gradually. It's not like you had a Mac 10, it was a UMP.
If he walked in casually, that might have been even better for him, to be honest.
Yeah, just play it like a contact play.
Yeah, exactly. Neto. Do believe he heard Kabam drop into underpass.
Just gonna pin down here. And yeah, they know where he's at.
They know.
He gets a dink though with the UMP. It's a, oh, and he's going for it. He gets at least the one consolation. It might get an AK. Now, if he can fight his way out, just aim duel everybody down.
Does manage to take down Korn, but
A little bit sloppy on that. I mean, since he wasn't looking at him, that should have been a very fast, clean kill there. And then he probably could have spray transferred over to the third guy. But that was still very well played with the UMP. It's what he had been given.
Absolutely.
And look at this play. Look at this play from the CTs here.
Oh, one member solo defending on A.
Because of the aggression.
In their first buy round. This is very risky play, but it works out for them.
Their first buy round down 3-0. Even bigger context to it. Like, that's an insane call.
Yeah, that's one of the more risky plays, absolutely.
That's a hallmark of an IGL who's, you know, finally composed. I'm actually curious who's calling for this team.
Someone who's very confident.
Yeah, definitely in his teammates as well, not in just his calling ability, because that is a call that requires people to hit shots. Like, that's right in their face. You have to win the aim duels. Not just a purely tactical thing. Be in a good position here in the window, using the smoke against them. Very good spot here for Jumpy now. There's no reason he should be caught in this position. Good, free kill there.
Because
he was able to get the intel.
Team as well,
yeah, exactly,
the
intel.
Up short.
Yep, the intel was there. So very good play by Jumpy. Getting the side kill and getting the calls off. Very well played. From everyone all around.
But as we pointed out, very risky play. But it panned out.
Yeah,
Sole defender on A and heavy mid presence worked for them.
Yep, and it looks a lot more standard this time around. Standard spread.
Good nade towards top middle as well.
We'll say that the op is pushed into Palace, so he's holding that pretty aggressively. So they know it's probably not A. Like, you would have seen somebody in Palace by now. And yeah, Jumpy just peeked mid. Another great information player by Jumpy, getting the call that there's 3 people, or 2 people middle. I don't think he saw the third player.
Sentries walked through a Molotov though. That should give the sound cue.
So that would be 3 then, so he knows 3 people are middle. And you can see the emphasis here, like look at Kabam here, look at this flank. Oh, nobody whiffs the spray.
We should have gotten that.
Especially when he had an op. The other player that he was shooting at had an op.
This is falling apart now for AliGon.
Oh, Kabam is pushing. He got
I do believe
counter-lurked.
Ants just saw his shoulder or something.
Also, the call was made when he missed the shots earlier and whiffed.
That's true.
I'm
Great
down
job
though.
from Silas. That's actually huge.
25 seconds. He's got 2 flashes to make it happen. There's one of them. Flash there. Oh, the incendiary there. Now they know he's committed. Yep, and there it is. That was a brilliant incendiary. Not just because he had to run through it, but because now you know for a fact he's committed to pushing you at that point. Because he's not going to run back through it again. Yeah, and he can't run back through it again to like cross out. I was like, nope. He can't really readjust his angle. He had to work with the angles that he was given at that point. He just walked into the crossfire.
Great job by Silas though. Had he only gotten one there, it might have been gone completely different.
Good preemptive incendiary here again from Zelos. And wow, double mall. Okay, so fire just everywhere.
This is hurting.
Hold so far. We're
Great job by Cobra and Mixing.
Oh.
Can he get another one here? Actually hitting a few shots on Mixing.
Wait, just his like neck. And there it is.
Unfortunately, he doesn't get any more out of it, Sentries. But had he gotten another kill, and then maybe saved it, that could have been actually a pretty good round for them, considering that they didn't really buy anything.
Here's the key thing, though. Here's the key thing. The players that have been left alive, 3, 2, and 3, the rounds they've won. That's why they're able to, like, the economy is not in a bad spot right now. They have a better economy than T-side right now. Considering they were down 0-3 at the start, that's pretty insane. That they have better economy at this point already. At a tied score.
Yeah, the economy should be equally terrible for both teams.
But it's not, because of how proficient they were at winning the rounds they won. Kept so many players alive, which was really well played. Especially the round they went aggressive, they only lost 2 people, insanely enough.
I still can't believe that worked.
Great angle there by Cobra there. Jumpy with the P90. Is he going to go for the spray there, the smoke? Is he feeling it? You know somebody's in there. They were trying to counter spray. He's afraid that if he commits to a full spray, he'll get sprayed down. Thankfully for him, he pulled out a molly at the last second. Some rotations, but...
The shot's coming through. Great job by Matic. Getting the information. Kaboom.
Oh.
He should have had at least 1 kill in that position.
They had no business getting that kill. They had no right to get that kill at all.
Yeah, that should not have happened. Sentries, once again, he's... Like, this is one of the players, I usually say don't dry peek. At least, like, shoulder peek. Sentries is one of the guys who can full commit to a dry peek and get the entry every single time. It's incredible.
Yeah, like I said, I was very surprised when I saw his headshot rate was only 30%. That obviously was not right. Like, there must have been something else going on there. Like, just like, you know, I'm pretty sure his headshot rate on actual gun rounds was like upwards of 60, maybe 70. Just absolutely unreal entry fragging. Just the cleanness, the proficiency of it, how crisp all of his kills are. Almost always headshots.
And even if he goes down, if he doesn't manage to get a player with him... Oof, nice shot from Nito in middle.
It's damage done, because
yeah,
the
exactly.
It hurts a lot more on TT side. Very, very tight angle here from over here. Yeah, but they're not going to actually go that way. Scout
managed
tag.
to hit the shot.
Yeah, but like, that's more like an op angle because there's no way you're going to hit the headshot on that. There's absolutely no way.
But how did he manage to tag sentries down to 13 HP? Did he headshot him through the wall?
He must have hit him in the neck. It's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I didn't hear a dink or anything like that.
Here's Zealous holding a really good 1D angle.
I like them resetting here and using the time that they've been given.
Yeah, 30 seconds is plenty of time at this point. Especially with the utility. Like, they have Molotovs to keep them off for days. Like that. No. The retake is not going to happen while that smoke wall's up.
Now, at this point, definitely not going to happen.
Not at all. Now, that's some good preemptive spam there. Down to a 1v5, so, and no defusing it, so no chance of, okay, well. Yeah.
Why not just wallbang him?
Why not? Yeah, bullets. But, okay, so the common theme so far is Temp has been taking a lot of mid control here. And if things don't pan out, they generally just seem to default back to A.
Yeah,
so,
that's correct. When they go towards B, it's usually trying for like the fast peak on B. If it doesn't work, well, we can always go back to underground towards middle and then go A.
Boost. Yeah, and sometimes even boost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aggressive position from Zealous here. Just kind of. I mean, I don't know what he's going to hope to accomplish unless he gets the first headshot dink. That's not going to happen. Sentry's his own headshot as always.
Neto jumping for some weird reason.
Here we go. Now here comes the buy here. He is going to go for the op. Okay, so where this op actually ends up going. Cobra's been on point with the op. He's been doing his job. Want to see where he takes it. So is he actually going to peek cat? Yes, he is. So he was going to do what I thought he was going to do. He's going to go for an aggressive pick at cat here. Try to get an early numbers advantage here, like this. A good counter flash there, keeping him right off that kind of contesting angle. Oh, I love what he just did. Whoever that is at mid, who was that?
From connector or...
It was the first tee that went down that almost got opped. Like, it was very obvious that he walked past the angle intentionally, then came back up at an off angle as if he knew the opper was holding. That was very intelligent. That had to have been intentional. There's no way he could have just walked like that by accident. That was a very heads-up play there. Very good positioning. Very good understanding of angles to do something like that.
I'm happy you're pointing it out, because as I said, it started out by me basically butchering both teams on Dust 2 because they made so many mistakes. But you
Now they're
pointing out...
making very upper level things. Like, that's an insanely
Exactly.
upper level thing to do.
Good double peek as well.
Great entry fragging here, yeah. Korn, look at his position. Masterful lurk position here. As long as he... Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit worried. Cobra was looking right his way.
He hit the vent, I think.
He
Somehow
must
didn't
have.
hit him. It was weird. But, again, now they're forced down to another eco, which... They're already looking at a 7-3 scoreline here. I mean, it's a CT-sided map. You can't... You know what happened last time.
Start.
Yeah. This is getting to the point where it's reminding me of Inferno. We don't want that. Again, there's that mid control we've talked about. Some aggressive plays coming out though. They're making some damage happen. A lot of damage happen actually. 3 kills. Get an AK out of it. Maybe get a 4th kill.
That's actually very good on only upgraded pistol.
Yeah, that's no armor investment. I mean, it gets shot from behind. Maybe that's a little bit annoying, but now they can go into this maybe double op buy. We can go for this.
It's possible. Jumpy can definitely afford one.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no.
definitely. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Double op.
And
There we go.
a Scar 20.
Wait. Well, I don't think it's a tilt buy this time yet.
No, I don't think so either, but I don't like it.
Okay, he's playing at least this position to make sense. This makes sense. There you go. Okay, that's fine. Great shot by
They're doing
Cobra.
work.
This is completely different from the tilt buy though. Like, this is actually well thought out. He's at least going in a spot that makes sense.
So 3 snipers.
I like this other spot that Kabam's playing. Self-boosting himself to this angle. It's a really good spot for the auto as well.
Because it's a very tight angle.
It's a very obnoxious off angle to have to clear. Like, people skip it so often. Go. Oh, getting wallbang there. That's another, perk of the auto. You can just spam bullets and just not care. So this is a pretty strong defense here. Double op and an auto. It's horrible for retaking, but if they just do their job in the first place, it shouldn't be an issue. So they're setting up for a wall of smoke strat here. Pretty standard stuff. Stair, jungle, CT. This will absolutely destroy this setup to the CT Sav. It should on paper. This is supposed to be literally the rock.
The push.
Yes, that could.
He only spots 1 though.
Oh, he gets traded too. That should call for an immediate execution. But they might. Oh, they might mind game it. Execute, but actually just fake it.
Oh, look at the map
They
control
know.
from
They know Zelos. Yeah, so they know even if they did that would be And then Jumpy gets another. He goes aggressive and apps.
I don't
House there.
understand why Cobra was still watching B apps when Celos is on the backside of B apps. I mean,
At this
yeah,
point,
they could be trapped in there, but
they might as well just go for the raw execution now, because at this point they can only assume they're getting flanked. Good kills from the auto. That's what you need to see from the auto sniper. If you're going to invest it, you need to see that from the guy
when
using
kills
it.
like that comes in from an auto, it's alright to buy it.
Yeah. And they can also lead to tilt as well.
Absolutely.
On the other side. Because then you feel like you have to invest. You have to invest, obviously, the money for flashes, smokes, things like that to isolate the guy off. And smokes don't even help that much because he can just keep spraying through the smoke. So, it's not like the op.
Nice shot from Centris, though. Here, Jumpy goes down. Wow,
Yeah.
Neto coming in huge.
Disastrous.
He gets a third as well.
Yeah, no, just
Great.
decided he was just gonna say nope, tired of it. He's going for more. He doesn't have to.
Stupid.
Okay, well, he got a little bit of a
Not a
reality
play.
check. Oh, he had a reality check towards the end there. He still has to actually play Counter-Strike, not warm up. So,
That being said,
But
though,
the auto
running
is
in
back.
connector and getting 3 entries, that's huge.
very insane. That's something you would expect Sentries to do there.
Yeah, as you pointed out, auto is indeed bad.
Yeah, auto back, Mag 7, jump scout. I would assume for B apps. Yep. There it is.
Zella's actually doing work here in middle. Not the
Yep.
auto as expected.
No, the auto is. Wait. Yeah, the auto's doing work. It was tagging everybody. He just didn't get
I
credit.
only saw him tag 1.
He got a bunch of assists. Like 3 assists right there.
Jumpy
I
got
believe.
2 assists and he got 1.
Oh, that's weird because I shot. Huh? How come we didn't get an assist for shooting that guy in the foot? I guess there's like so many people shooting that it could only really give you 1 assist. But still, that was a really good hold there. At least he got 1 assist and killed 1 of them for his own there. So this is reasonable. You can work with this, but it goes without
It's still
saying.
a very good half for Temp, though.
Yeah, it is, without a doubt.
On the CT side of a map like this.
But this is not like a doomsday like the last, map was. Albeit a comeback
they're
did
setting
happen.
up for the fake.
The
Are
bomb
they
is
setting
not all
up
the way
for
in
the
spawn.
fast fake?
But the bomb is all the way down in spawn, so it wouldn't be fast. So what's going on? Is there some kind of communication error here?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Maybe Mate
Somebody was supposed to
holding
pick that
for
thing up.
Push. What is this play?
Well, there's the raid boss strat, but like, what was the beginning of that?
Now they're working on the B. I don't get that.
I mean, they can do no wrong at this point. They got 3 entries uncontested. 4. Maybe 1.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it worked, but that was a very, very weird strat. Fake smoking A. I mean, that's pretty common also in a pistol round. And then... But the bomb was dropped. That's nice job by Ants.
1v1.
It's actually coming down.
And he gets the gush there. So, yeah, so you throw a fake for A, but the bomb is dropped, so you can't actually take the bomb to the other bomb site.
Yeah, and then 2 players from B went
Underpass.
into underpass and rushed connector.
Maybe they forgot the bomb. They're like, okay, call it off. Let's just go A instead. Maybe.
But then the 2 players who were actually faking A, they took the bomb and went towards middle. I mean, that's what threw me off, kind of.
Huh. It's kind of weird because you're making them rotate towards the bomb site that you're trying to fake, and then actually go to. So it seems like you're making your job harder. They probably just wanted to get nothing but rotation kills. I mean, here's a force buy coming in, but there's nothing being accomplished. Very clean entries coming in here.
And pointing
SMG is
out
doing their job.
the rotation kills, that's actually a good way to... If you can catch someone off guard, that's always good. Catch someone running, that should be 100% kill. Unless he's running with an SMG or a CC.
Right.
And it might hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I think the only thing I can come up with is either that was a miscommunication and they just called it off and adjusted on the fly and just happened to work out well, or basically the goal of that strat was just to get rotation kills purely. It didn't seem like they were interested in actually getting into a bomb site until the very end. And they did give a Tech 9 to somebody with armor. It was a raid boss strat as well.
Let's be honest though, I mean, it worked, so we can sit here and second guess it over and over again. They did manage to win it, so...
Yeah, it was a solid, if it was a mistake, it was definitely solid improv as well.
Absolutely.
So,
Ants did manage to get a frag here at the end.
And Galil as well.
That's actually pretty massive coming into this one. Sentries with the head armor and CC as well.
Fortunately, Ants doesn't have any head armor. At least get one first troubles, but yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. Not even getting to shoot a bullet with that Galil that he picked up is a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that's brutal. Especially when you're sitting on the site.
I was going to say, what also worried me is he had no he didn't bother upgrading armor, so if an SMG shot him in the head, you know, it would have been pretty bad for him anyways, and he was the only guy with the rifle, so it didn't matter if you get a headshot by an AK, it's just kind of irrelevant at that point.
But it is gonna be tied up once again, 9-9. Looks like Sentry's actually gonna try. And he got the exit. But that was an SMG, he can't really use that going into the buy round.
Thankfully the round restarts before that that trade comes in from underpass.
He was right about to get fracked out as well.
Yep. But the restart timer is way faster in actual competitive CS than matchmaking. If it was matchmaking, he would have died. Anywho, it's a pretty reasonable buy. They have a lot of utility. They just don't have an op this time.
Great damage done early on, though.
Yeah, absolutely massive grenades. Can't really capitalize on the actual spray there. It's a bit.
That was a bit shaky.
Desired. Yeah, that was from day 2. You expect a little bit more from that kind of experience, but 4v4. And still a lot of damage done. I would be surprised if they don't go for maybe some wall banging on that wooden panel.
It might actually be good for them that they went down, because it was an A stack. 4 members over on the A side. There's still 2 on A side. They went down, and you can see the bomb rotating towards the A side.
It's one way you could see it, yeah.
Even though it's always bad, you want as many kills as possible, and hopefully to survive as well. But it might work out for them.
I just had a pure happenstance. Let's see though. Make is gonna drop corn.
And they still don't know that Sentris is in Shadow.
Might even need his help, he just dinked him. Oh, one player's getting isolated though by grenades, but he just runs up in the middle of throwing a Molotov, and Jumpy's running out blind.
And as I said, they have no clue.
Yeah.
Sentris didn't peek, he didn't fire a single shot. He was just sitting there waiting for them to commit.
Yeah, he was basically the failsafe. There was no way where they were going to lose. It was a matter of how much economic damage was going to be inflicted onto the CD economy. Which is huge because, I mean, this is the last half, unless we go into overtime, so the economic pressure is going to be really kind of daunting for the team that is stuck on CT side in the second half. It's always really bad.
Yeah, unless you get some huge rounds in there, it's going to be a very tough round.
A lot, yeah.
Or a very tough half, economical-wise.
Yep.
Oh, the push. He actually misses the timing by an inch.
He gets killed there at Cat. Korn just getting a little bit too overzealous in that peek at mid. And just pushing in the palace though, he really wants this kill. So he trades at least that advantage back. 4v4.
Bomb once again slowly moving its way towards the A. At least towards T-ramp.
They have this. They have 2 smokes. Is the problem. They can't do a real like execution. Just gonna have to dry peek contact like they're doing right now, like this. This is good.
Yeah, bomb in a great position though. We'll take down Day as well. Once again, Sentries. He's not keeping his cool this time. They almost line up for him. He does manage to get 2.
That was
so Neto can take them down.
That was a very fundamental mistake there. I think the communication can have a little bit of a breakdown there. Not as much as on Inferno, but nobody cleared under balcony in Shadow.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like, Sentries was playing their last round. At least, you know, glance over there, make a quick flick, just check it. You should
Yeah.
always check it, let's be honest.
Yeah, and he ran in with the bomb out. Flat out. Across the open. Kind of light buy here, some deagles, upgrade pistols, but looks like they're going for a bit of another contact play again. This time a connector. Probably gonna explode up out, but the problem is you have so many deagles. Like, how can you do a contact rush when you have 3 guns that need you to stand still to shoot?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, they're getting pushed by Corn. They have Pat again. Sentry's chiming in with the kill of his own. It's just, and that nade is just insult to injury.
I mean, let's be honest, Jumpy should have seen a push coming in from B at, considering that it was him and one of his teammates alive. I don't know why he would be pushing that far up with his knife out. I mean, fast rotation is always good, but when you're getting that close to B side and you haven't spotted anyone yet, he would probably be around that area, even maybe in B kitchen.
No, something that's very, very worrying is that the economy somehow is still good enough that if they lost this round, they'd be able to buy again on CT side. I feel like AliGon, they've had so much trouble just getting even one round. Stringing 2 together might be too much of a tall order, and at that point you'd bring them to like 14-10 of a scoreline. They just haven't been doing enough economic damage on these saves.
Yeah, and I think that's the main point here. That even on the save, nice shot coming in.
You had
from
to do
Mavs.
something. It can't just be a throwaway.
Yeah, you have to get at least 2 frags. 3 would be optimal. 3 or more would be optimal.
Yeah. 3 can drop 2, 2 can drop 3. Simple, good old logic there. But
Great job from Kabam.
yeah. Hold spray
Got the
from
intel.
him.
Hold down mouse 1.
Very well done. Pop out for the CTs.
That's a glass cannon as well.
Yep.
No armor behind it.
So if he goes through a smoke,
Look at this setup from AliGon. Once again, only 2 members over towards ramp and 3 in palace. It's gonna be explosion on contact once again, it seems like.
yep. And they're gonna get contact very soon. We're going first, it seems like.
This is pretty close here. This
Wait, go with the
flash
flash.
can really hurt him. Actually. What? He didn't get
Oh.
flashed at all!
Well, he's running into him. They're running.
How did they
He's
not know
blocked.
this?
He's blocked. What's going on? They don't know he's there. How could they not know? He could kill their entire team. They think he's under shadow. What? And he made it the sandwich. They did.
I am so confused.
They lost the round because of that.
How they could see the smoke wasn't. I checked this. The smoke wasn't even covering in towards apps, so they could see that they were steering clear from like the wall into palace.
Yeah. So what else would you be running into?
I mean, unless it's your teammate, but everyone is trying to get into sight. Why would your teammate be sitting in a smoke blocking you?
Yeah, I'm not. And then it's not only that, but they don't even realize that it happened. They never turned around until after the kill happened, and then they thought it was under shadow.
No one checked it.
That was a huge just lapse in judgment there. I'm not too sure how something like that could happen.
Good reaction from Sentry in middle, or in connector rather. That's all up to Kabom and Kopla. Both of them very low. Both of them will
Some
go
damage
down.
done. Some damage, but 3 can drop 2.
Yeah, exactly. Right back to that one. That's one of the things that, I mean, something that I
magic
like
number.
to point out to like newer players. Keep in mind that when you're on an eco, if you can get 3 kills, that's huge.
Yeah. Means you're actually doing lasting damage to their economy.
What?
That was... Okay.
Did you see that shot from Kabam?
I switched to it just in time, like, in the middle of it happening. He's about to line up another one.
Tapped through the smoke.
Me too.
I kind of like what Silas is doing here. We see a lot of teams actually doing this.
Very smart off angle.
But he needs to hurry up now. Luckily, no one checks
decision making. But you have to hand it to him for the decision making to continue to spray, peek out, strafe, and transfer it. He didn't reset. That was really well played.
It's going to be 14-11.
Possibly 14-12 because it looks like it's going to be a pretty much full eco, nade and flash.
And a single P250 on corn.
Yep. Again, why is the person who... I don't understand why the person... well, we'll see what he does with it, but... People have just been buying these upgrade pistols, but the people with the default starting pistols are the ones getting these nades. And it's not like they're even supporting their teammate with them. Like, I'm looking at Ans right now. So they come up T-ramp, he nades T-ramp. Sure, but what's the flash going to be for?
Yeah, that can only be like a sky flash if they explode into one stay bomb site. Yeah,
but it might even blind his teammate who's firebox, so it's a bit questionable, but... They're taking this very, very slowly here. They're not wanting to walk into a stack, regardless of how woefully under-equipped it would be.
Yeah, I love that, because they don't know exactly how the economy is on Temp.
Yep. And they also have no reason to walk into a stack. Like, oh, butchered Molotov there, but it's not going to matter though, thankfully. They're getting dinked, but they're finally getting these trades, and they finally check Shadow. Okay, there we go.
Just managing to stay alive. Cobra did go down at the end, but a more or less clean round for AliGon.
Here comes the buy, no op. No, not even a glass cannon op this time. I would like to see the CTs give AliGon a taste of their own medicine. Do something aggressive. They've been doing these very passive, kind of tame setups, like this. They've been doing this almost every round.
Yeah, and when they have actually committed to something aggressive, it works out for them.
For both teams, it's worked out.
Absolutely.
So,
great B rush here. Oh.
Completely flashed too.
Also good kill.
Tick is on.
Gonna be a 4-on-4 retake. Staying on 22 HP though. Nice trade coming in.
Great shot by Sentries.
Left and right.
1v1, and he gets it. And he has the kit for it.
That was pretty unfortunate for Cobra, because I do believe that Cobra thought the last member was coming from short. But how many? 3 or 4 members actually bursting in from market. On this retake.
it was smart. It was well done. They used their utility well to get out there. Like, it wasn't as much as a cluster as it would have been if it went out, you know, with a dry peak. So really well done on the retake.
Learning a bit from their earlier mistakes.
Yeah, it's good to see. Back to this very tame setup again. Just very slight modifications to it. Now somebody is watching Palace from jungle, but like, it does do some superficial damage, like 12 damage, not much, but they're not getting any map control at all. Look at how much space they're giving the T's. If the T's knew this, they would just be having a heyday right now.
Yeah, the T's have over 50% of the map. Well over 50%.
They just don't know it. And they're wasting so much valuable time trying to figure that out.
Oh, Cobra taking a lot of damage actually from that Molotov.
Good try there by Ants trying to push through the smoke there. It was a good idea. Started to fade too early though. Coming from connector. They're aware of his position. Great support flash, but Korn actually just gets out of there blind, so that's good.
Doing a lot of damage, Nido.
Yeah, and he's actually not getting anything returned to him as the key thing there. But now it's a 1v3. It's doable if he transfers the spray to the box.
That was so close. It was very close to take down Kabom.
Oh. That was a little bit... Okay.
Going straight for the save, right?
Yeah, he's going for the save.
I don't know why he didn't pick that kit up, though.
I was a bit curious.
He even looked at it.
Yeah. He thought he already had one for some reason.
It is going to be 15-13. And he might even go down here, Nido.
He does... Okay. But again, that's coming... That was a pretty huge thing for it to come into effect with the round restart timer being so low in actual competitive matches.
Yeah.
This is a game of seconds.
I want Temp to do 2 basically full ecos here. And then right down the line, okay, if we lose the buy round, it's going into overtime and then it's just resetting. If we win, well, we won 2-1.
I kind of would prefer it at this point that they play one person. Okay, so they... It's kind of too late for it now, but they know that one guy's saving the rifle, right? And they know the other teams, the rest of them are going to be on eco. Why not send one guy, like, B-apps with the USP, have him play somewhere ridiculously, stupidly far forward and die intentionally. Then they kill that guy. I was like, okay, well, they probably stacked the rest of them at a site. Let's take the other site or something. And actually kind of feign the fact that there's more people at that site than there really is, when it's actually the AK and the other 3 or 4 players stacking the other site. Like a reverse mind game.
Yeah.
Because you would expect the AK would be separate from the USPs. But if you sack one of those USPs, which is essentially useless anyways, you could do some creative mind games with it. Because it's very hard to win rounds like this, unless you do crazy things like that.
That's a good point. A round like this can only be one bait, or not only, but one of the few ways to win a round like this is by...
Mind games.
Yeah, or if the other team makes like a huge mistake and rushes
just walks into a stack, a very basic stack that they had no
yeah.
business walking into. Yeah. Now he absolutely needs to keep this rifle alive.
Next round is going to be an eco as well.
Well, I mean,
it should be. Let's be honest.
Well, it can't be.
No, my math. Yo, listen up. I've been casting for almost 13 hours straight.
Yeah, I know.
I have an excuse, okay? My math is not great at this point.
Where's the AK? Where's the AK? What?
Did he die?
No. I don't believe so.
Yeah, he did. He did die.
Oh, wow.
That's my math skills completely distracting us.
Yeah, I'll give you on that one. But this round went just super fast paced out of nowhere, and it's looking like it could be overtime unless something very magical happens here.
Both of these remaining 2 players from Temp needs to come in huge.
Not exactly the best utility to work with here. 2 flashes, full mosses, and getting one tapped in the face. Yep. It's looking like overtime here unless Nido can just single-handedly shut down this incoming push here. I mean, he knows it's coming. He knows exactly what he's going to be dealing with. Doesn't matter, though.
Overtime it is.
The question is MR5, MR3? What's the deal here?
We'll know in a few seconds, at least. Yeah, a quick look at the scoreboard here will show 27 kills on... Was it Capone?
MR5, interesting.
What MR? Wait. MR5 10K?
Apparently. Huh. Interesting. Well, that kind of changes the dynamic of this a little bit. This
This is gonna be a bunch of eco rounds, basically.
for CTs, yeah. Well, I mean, they have an auto sniper already out because we have already seen how much favoritism goes towards that gun for some reason in this series. And they're just getting out into the sniper free. Very smart play. They know that CTs are going to go crazy buying all the snipers on this first buy. They just smoke wall. But why are they pushing through their smoke?
It's already down to a 3-on-2 in favor of Temp. Now a 3-on-1.
Great kills here, and he spots one. He spots him pit. They have a smoke. They have the molly. Great teamwork there from Sentries to save his teammate. There was no way he was not going to land that shot through the smoke on us, you know, easy defuse.
But again, it comes down to mistakes being made by AliGon.
Yeah, that was
had
the
they
perfect
just
counterplay.
reset at that point, they would have gotten the round.
Yeah, they had fallen back to regular afterplants, they would have won. Like, that's the strat to counter that buy. Wall smoke, auto sniper retake, not happening. But if you could run through your own smoke towards them, like, what do you think's gonna happen?
You're gonna sit right on the other side, getting ready to spray you down.
Yep.
The moment they even spot a glimpse of you.
And it's dropping Cobra there, not a great start for AliGon. Being very dominant so far, but we'll see. Hans actually does end up getting legged there, survives with his life, 19 HP. Or not so lucky. He's gonna get dropped there, but he can be seen. Guess he doesn't know that that's a possibility there, but
All up today. He is a very talented player, old school player. A lot of hours under his belt, but
yeah.
even that situation was not doable for him.
Yeah, not at all.
And as we pointed out,
The most
The money.
experienced player in here, I believe, is Day, because he's been playing professionally since Fort King since 2003, I believe. Been going to CPLs for a long time, so he's no stranger to the game. And it's a big difference to play this game recreationally since 2003 and playing it professionally. So,
absolutely. Yeah, a lot of the players that we see in the pro scene today, they didn't even start playing by 2003.
yeah. A lot of them are a lot younger than players like Day.
And then obviously we have Virtus Pro with like...
Some very old school players.
Do they have 4 like old school players who are probably the oldest players in the scene currently?
I know Taz has been around for ages, as has Neo. I mean, that's just the golden duo that they've always had, like, you know, Taz, Neo. Used to be Luke, you know, the old Pentagram team, but Cobra is bringing it back here, drops Day, so Nostalgia Train ended there. With spam coming up from Cobra, checking the shadow position, they've had enough of that, but, I mean, they just walk into a triple crossfire, so there's that. Wait.
What?
What? Why does it say 10?
Okay, so it's MR3 10K. That makes sense.
Okay, so then why does it say... That was so misleading.
eBot is messed up for some weird reason. It is MR3 10K apparently.
I wonder if the teams knew that. Oh.
Seems like it is a go to eBot. Yeah, that's...
That would be disastrous if that actually... The players were under the assumption it was MR5. And they didn't spend their money because of it.
Okay, let's be honest. When you go into a tournament, do you read all of the rules?
No.
Do you read the format at all?
I'm sure kind of, you know, Fnatic has to after the whole thing. I mean, teams are a lot more...
The pixel walking incidents?
Yeah, like those kind of things. Those look for those kind of rules, but I don't think they look...
But I mean, a rule like that have been in the books since the very early days. That has never been allowed, so I don't know why they would assume it's allowed now. Just because it's not in any books.
But yeah, I understand your thought process with maybe them not being familiar with the structure. But if that is the case, if they actually didn't know that, because we didn't know that, we don't know if it's just like Go TV purely, or maybe the entire server was saying the same thing. But it would
I
be.
don't think it mean that much because they were all buying as if it was an MR3 10K. We didn't see like we saw auto snipers coming in. Did they have auto sniper all rounds? I do believe they did.
Not all the rounds. That's very unusual. I hope for their sake that that actually was not an issue. I don't. Well, it's weird because now we're having like this huge delay. So I wonder if there was some confusion.
Well, one of the players said second, and I think he just needed to take a whiz or something.
Okay, fair enough. So hopefully there wasn't any issues with that.
I mean,
So,
even just this game, it's taken a while. 3 hours. Or coming up on 3 hours.
It's a complete role reversal from the 16-0, 16-6 1 hour best of 3 from earlier, just before this. Sure, AliGon would like to not bring this into like a 100-round overtime, like that one match. So it would be on this map too, I believe. If I recall. Here we go.
Once again, rush on contact.
Yep. And a pretty strong hold on this pit.
Wow.
Jumpy going absolutely insane on this pit hold. Shutting
and
it down.
Molotov from Sellers. Burning
that was
2 members.
Yeah, that was really well done. Excellent counter grenades, excellent positions. Just a great setup to stop that kind of push, that kind of execution. Just locking it down on the gun run, and that's what you really need to do. Just because that was a pretty long break. It's good to come back and just win a round that decisively after like, you know, a 3 or 4 minute break, however long it was. Oh, Zello's getting a little bit caught off there by underpass. Someone just ran down there.
Nice top job by Cobra.
Yeah, great trade. Get that back into their advantage there. 3v2, HP advantage, every advantage going in the way of CTs here.
Just to point out to some of the viewers who might not be familiar with overtimes and such, we might have some new players out there. This 1st to 19 in an MR3. Both teams get 18 rounds. We will go into second overtime.
The money does vary from format to format for different tournaments. Sometimes it's 10k, sometimes it's 16k. It just kind of depends.
But I do think most tournaments have gone away from using MR5 actually. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yes, from what I've seen. Of course, we still find ways to have in crazy long games anyways. 2v1 here. It's doable. Bomb's down. Oh, but he misses just the opportunity of a lifetime. That was a free kill. Just crouched, standing still. Now he's getting counter flash and everything. Okay. I guess he wanted to make it easy for him again.
Yeah. Now the thing is, there's 12 seconds on the clock. There's no way he can reach to any of the sides. So Jumpy is doing the right thing.
Right, he is, but Cobra seemed like the... I wonder if Cobra was the same player on Dust 2 that just ran in looking at the ground, picking up the scout earlier. That did the same kind of thing.
I almost forgot about that.
Oh, here's the tactical pause. I'm assuming this would be tactical.
This is a good time to doing it.
Yeah. So you have to question why you hadn't seen it in regulation time.
That's true.
You're gonna see up on day. I'm wondering where he's gonna go with that thing, because to be fair, he has a good spawn to go for that that pit pick across the main ramp.
Set up actually. Jumpy as well.
Yeah, so that's gonna be something pretty nasty to have to deal with. Now, the part that worries me is look at their utility.
Yeah, it's non-existing.
Yeah. It's pretty terrible. So it's pretty much on day here. He needs to get some opening kills here. That's a one-way smoke. That's something he can work with. Wait for it. I don't know why he fell off the angle, because now he loses control of it. He had that kill to rights. Oh no.
It's just falling apart right now.
That has to be the worst feeling in the world. That was his free kill, and they needed that so desperately right now. I was gonna say the only way back into this would be a huge place from your opera when you're down utility like this, but that's not what you're looking for. Great kill by Nito though.
That's way better.
Zelos though. Again, Zelos has been doing this the entire past 2 series. Just these crazy aggressive. He's running with his knife. Like, he's not even considering the possibility there could be somebody here. And now he's walking. Just insane pacing. Sentry says like
haven't even been planted yet.
Yeah, so this is just a nail in a coffin. Zealous is just there to close it out.
Yeah, this is gonna be GG.
He could
well
knife
played.
him. He could have actually knifed him. But GG. That. Take it all the way to OT.
Taking it to OT for that. I mean, I would have loved to see more than just one OT. I've seen already 2 double OTs today.
But then again, you've already casted for what? 9 hours?
13
10
hours
hours?
now.
13 hours?
Yep. Started actually 12 hours and 15 minutes. 15 minutes ago, so yeah.
Yeah, and I've casted for about what? Like, I guess 3 or 4. And I've been awake as long as you have. Just not casting, so it's pretty brutal.
It's been a long day. A long night for you and a long day for me.
Yep.
The day's just getting started for you. Or the